See, they went from 7 centimeters or 7.5 centimeters to 7.
And because of that, the hyperbolic
paraboloid
is broken.
Exactly.
West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
Mountain Mama, take me home. Angry Roads.
Hello and welcome to episode 57 of Angry Roads. I'm Sussan.
And I'm Dave.
And we have the return of motorcycle footage.
Ta-da!
Oh, yes.
That's so great to be back on the bike.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been on the bike for a while.
Yes.
But the recording technologies have not been great for the bike. So we have one now that is better.
Yes.
This is one potential angle, and I've got another mount for the camera, but the housing of the GoPro is now broken. So it needs to be stable until I get the new one.
Yeah.
And waterproof. The new one is waterproof, so... Because I almost killed the camera in the rain.
Yeah.
Would have been bad.
I mean, we only have one.
Yes. If you want to support the channel...
Yeah.
to let us get more than one camera, use code AngryRoads at hunterkiller.com for 20% off your first box.
And if you haven't seen it, we have done a slight review, unboxing and working through of one of the Hunter Killer boxes. That'll be somewhere. Over there.
And maybe you can hear Alfred.
Yes, our...
whining in the background.
Our puppy is angry. Sad.
Angry because of the road.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You wanted to explain to me...
Yeah, so not so much about the hyperbolic paraboloid, which I will put up a picture of what that is, but it was more what it represents in my mind. The reason I wrote it down, excuse me, is because a hyperbolic... Look at me trying to squeeze through here, and that guy didn't let me...
Oh, it's so tight.
It was very tight. Basically, Pringles chips were a specific shape of a hyperbolic paraboloid because the weight is evenly distributed, so there was less chance that they would break each other from the weight of themselves.
Okay, alright, yep.
Hence they were designed that way. Now, I don't have a Pringles here, but I would like to tell you that I got a Pringles when I wrote that down. I don't remember when this was. And they've changed the shape, and now there is just a butt ton of broken chips.
I always thought that the Pringles. I always thought that the Pringles did not break because the chamber was so solid. So
they shrunk the size of the can, and they shrunk the size of the chips, and removed the hyperbolic paraboloid.
So are they now flat?
They just arch like this. I'll see if I can find a comparison picture, and it'll be up here next to us, as per usual. But, I guess my point was, did they think nobody was going to notice?
That now all my Pringles are broken?
Not only that, but you've changed the size. I cannot... I know that I'm a big guy, and I know that... my hand used to fit inside.
Inside of the container?
Yeah.
The tube inside the tube?
Yeah, inside the tube. But it no longer fits.
So they've made them thinner?
Everything is mounted smaller.
Right. I haven't seen a Pringles...
wish I bought a can of Pringles. If I knew we were doing this episode, I would have gotten some.
We kind of picked them at random.
Yeah. But, yes, they're differently shaped. So my question was... What other things do food companies, particularly food companies, like to do and get away with sneaking away our foods without trying to tell me? And what did they think the science was behind the hyperbolic paraboloid? How did they think they were going to get away with it? There are broken Pringles literally everywhere now.
Just everywhere.
I mean... Just straight up everywhere. In every packet of Pringles, there's broken Pringles. But it didn't used to happen that much. And if it happened, it was because of my hand.
It was your fault it broke.
Yeah, correct. So, another example... is something like this. I don't know how well you can see this, but they increased the dent to make less in a cylinder. So peanut butter, they've been selling me less and less peanut butter.
Soon it's just going to be the dent and there'll just be a dollop on top.
Yeah.
And they're 500 grams of peanut butter.
But it's true. They're totally doing it. It's so strange. But do they think the people don't notice? What is the... I understand it's to save money.
But it's like when in high school the Milo scoop shakes changed size. So they used to be like a nice big bottom went up. What is that shape? A trapeze?
Yeah. An upside down.
An upside down trapeze. And then all of a sudden one day they were the same price, but significantly slimmer.
Yeah.
And you're like, but what choice do I have? I want a Milo scoop shake.
But this is what I'm saying. If I want peanut butter, I still got to get peanut butter.
Yeah.
But also, peanut butter is my food of choice. But if I want peanut butter, I got to get it. But they're charging me the same, if not more.
Yes.
And then scooping out a little extra. A little concave extra.
When does it stop?
I don't know. Do I have to buy peanut butter by the knife? I don't know. It just seemed like a strange thing that nobody would notice. But the reason why the Pringles thing stuck with me so hard is because it was like made because of that. Like it wasn't...
Because now the science doesn't work.
Yeah, correct. Now it's just a half cylinder or whatever, just a one curve is. And that's so different. I'll bring up a picture of a hyperbolic paraboloid.
Yeah, because it's... Yeah, I know what you mean, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It came up hyperbolic...
Paraboloid, Pringle,
yes.
Whatever.
Yes,
this. It curves on both
like
sides.
Yes.
Right? Like this.
Yes.
Like a Pringle. Like this. Right? But then, let me see if I can find... old Pringle. Oh, I'm not typing anything. Don't understand how. Old Pringle and new Pringle comparison.
Oh, the BuzzFeed is real mad about it.
Yeah, it's jank. Oh, here, actually, that was perfect. This is what it is.
Oh.
It's literally not the same. I'm going to save this picture so I can put it up for you guys.
It's like almost flat.
I mean, this is a bad angle for it, but you can see that there's a concave, right? Yeah. And this one just has none. It's so...
It seems weird because...
Yeah, look, here. You cheating? That's not a hyperbolic paraboloid.
I wonder... I'd love to know the science behind...
Oh, yeah, look, this is a perfect another one.
Oh my gosh, look at how...
It's not the same at all. Right? It's just small. And everything's small.
Yes. But they jazzed up the little Pringles guy.
Good.
He's happy.
It's pure lies. I'm just going to save this now because it's not a real screenshot. Okay. Yeah. So, like, they've done it. They've tried to keep everything the same. But...
Make it look like the jeans. Because you guys will see it. It's pretty much the same packaging, just slightly different.
But the can is smaller, the chips are smaller. I cannot fit my hand in it anymore.
No.
So what do I have to do? I have to tip it over and they break. Ridiculous.
You win again, Pringles.
It's sneaky and it's cheating.
Just seems very underhanded.
Yeah. This is a measurements. See, they went from 7 centimeters, or 7.5 centimeters to 7.
And because of that, the
hyperbolic paraboloid
is broken.
Exactly. I know this wasn't like the most in-depth thing. This is more about me being mad about Pringles.
You and BuzzFeed, apparently.
Well, me and Pringles fans.
I've never really been a fan of Pringles.
No?
No, I feel like I get sick of them really quickly.
But once you pop, you can't stop.
I can 100% stop.
No, you shouldn't. Because they said not to.
I thought the idea... Look, this guy can't even get his hand in.
Of course.
Yeah, I thought the idea was that I could not stop. Not that Pringles are standing there like this Pringles man with his moustache and no mouth.
There was a great competition they did once. I remember it was about... they would send you a speaker that attached to the can that then it would act as like an amplifier. So you could eat Pringles and have a speaker.
That's pretty cool.
That's a great competition.
Did they do that in Australia?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
You could send it away something if you bought Pringles. Oh no, my camera. You could send away and get a speaker.
How did I not hear about this at all? When was this?
I don't know.
How old would you say you were?
I want to say 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was like something that happened when you were a child.
No.
I feel like Pringles were much more in when I was a child.
Maybe you were just more of into chips
Yeah, that's valid.
when you were a child.
That's very valid.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a speaker that you would attach to the can, but they had that whole thing because they were always playing the drums on it. On the can. God, forget it. She never... She's never up with pop culture. That's the problem here.
No.
Especially not about chips.
I think my favourite chips are salt and vinegar of any kind of variety and twisties. Because I like to be able to bite the twisties. I like getting the biggest part
what kind of twisties?
Just regular twisties.
Cheese?
Yeah. And I like to get them, and then I like to get like the biggest part and like bite it in half.
You don't like cheese?
But I like twisties.
Ridiculous.
And pizza.
Yeah. Okay, synergy cheese, but that's not synergy. That's just cheese. Twisties is just cheese flavour.
It's delicious.
Anyway, you cannot dispute the greatest chip flavour, which I think we only have here in Australia, but it's light and tangy.
Oh, light and tangy is good. If we have anyone from another country that's watching, please let us know down below in the comments if your country does light and tangy.
And if not, because that has to be your favourite flavour, what is your favourite chip flavour?
Valid. I like
of,
that.
Potato chip of some kind.
Yeah.
Let's keep it narrow so that we don't get some strange things, but potato chip flavour. And I think that light and tangy can't be beaten. It's like tomato sauce and vinegar. That's the best way I can describe it.
It's just deliciousness. Light and tangy, and I do enjoy barbecue. Not as much as light and tangy, obviously, but I do enjoy barbecue.
Barbecue gets old for me, and same with
Really?
chicken flavoured chips.
Oh, I've never liked chicken flavour. I've never understood it.
I don't mind a bit of honey soy chicken. That's alright.
If there's nothing else there.
Yeah.
I like Doritos.
Again with the cheese. Anyway, thank you for coming and watching.
If you would like to support our channel, please click the link down below for Hunter Killer. On your first box, you can get 20% off if you use Angry Roads at checkout.
And make sure you hit subscribe and ring that bell. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And be sure to hit us up on our socials. Oh. Bye-bye.